Okay, so let's go where. Go ahead, please open it up. Can you go full screen, please? Okay, so hey everyone. So the basically any of the software development team you work, we start everything from the project management platform or the tool where actually our sprint is set up. We work, and the developer front and back end. The development happens based on the user story, and they work on their task. And then once they're done, they actually they push the code to GitHub, and that's the from the GitHub. That's the where the DevOps engineer takes over, deploy the code, and then finally the quality assurance start the testing. So we have developed last 3 workshops from the very scratch, from the beginning to the end. We have little glitch tonight, but we'll be covering this next week. Next week will be 2 things. One will be this integration that will be done, that the code base is working. And then, of course, then we'll be automating them using the Cypress. There will be 2 automation. One will be like the Cypress, which is equivalent like the Selenium WebDriver. We use Selenium WebDriver or Cypress for the website automation. Okay. And then we use the, of course, so we have the backend. So we use the Mocha or many other tools for the backend testing, like the Postman, Rest Assured, and there are hundreds of tools. So for the Node.js, we are going to use the Mocha for the backend automation. So next week will be combination of the rest of the integration has to be done, and then the front end and the back end automation. Tonight we are going to deploy the code. Code is actually in GitHub now, and so we are going to use the AWS cloud platform. That's our goal. And so what type of deployment will happen? I think Prantu will take over, not me. Prantu, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Okay, so the plan is like we have the this is the application, I mean the repository link. So first of all, we are going to deploy the application on the bare metal, just to show like how we can do in the deploy into the bare metal. But later on, then we will dockerize that the application, I mean the backend. We are just going to execute the backend today. And also the database is the MongoDB. So for that, we are going to use the Mongo Atlas, and just simply we are going to use it, and then we will dockerize it, and we will run that application through the Docker, and then we will see that what happened like after dockerizing, that we can easily like just build and run the application through the Docker. Okay, so this is the URL, and then
so let me add. So bare metal means we are not going to use any specialized software. It seems we will be opening the provisioning a server on the cloud, and that is called the EC2. Then we'll actually cloning the code. Then of course we are going to install the Node.js and PM, all the good stuff. We will be doing everything manually. So that's what we call the bare metal deployment. Means there is no additional tools will be used to deploy, and so after that, then we'll be actually deploying with the Docker.
okay, so these are all the steps we are going to execute. So here we're going to actually use the AWS, the cloud, and here this is the dashboard. And first of all, we are going to create an EC2 instance. So just simply give the instance name. Let's say Ecom deployment. Okay, then select the Ubuntu, the operating system, and then the instance type, we're good with the t2.macro. And then after that, we're just going to create a key new key pair. So just give a name of the key pair and create it. Save it on my local machine. Then just edit the network settings. Now, for now, just make it all traffic. And then the storage is the 8 GP2, and these are fine. So just simply launch the instance. Okay, so it's pending. It will take a little bit time to run this instance. In the meantime, what we will do to SSH this instance, we are going to open the MongoDB. So in the MongoDB, what we're going to do, we're just going to copy this IP address, then go to the MongoDB, click on the session, select the SSH, then paste the IP address and give the username Ubuntu, then select the private key, and we will just select the private key we have downloaded on our machine, then just okay. And then here we are SSH in our instance. Okay, so now first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to clear the terminal, and then we are going to update the packages. To update the packages, we are going to use the sudo apt update. So it's just simply updating all the packages. Okay. Then what we're going to do, like we are going to clone the repository. Okay, so I can create a directory here, mpedit, then e-commerce app, then just to go inside this, then I can git clone and get the URL of the repository. Okay, so it will just simply clone it, and then if I ls it, and here I can see that the create that products, I mean this repository here. Okay, so just simply go inside that directory. Okay, so as this is the tool stack of this application is the Node.js. So first of all, we will have to download and install the NVM, then and the NPM, and then so install the node. So for that, the first of all, we'll have to go the github.com NVM SSH this link. This is their official link, the node's official git link. So here in the node version manager, I'm in the NVM. We are just going to install it. So first of all, we're going to curl this link. So simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, so after this, then we are getting like the path to export this path. So just simply copy this and just paste it here. So it will set this path to into in the environment of this machine. So, and what we will do, just simply install the NVM install 16. I mean, just install the node. The version is the 16. Okay, then simply just if I check the node version, here I can see the node version is the 16, and also I can see the node package manager version, and then also I can see the 8.19.4. Okay, Then what I will do, I will just install all the dependencies of the application. So if I ls here, so here you can see that package.json. If I just simply package.json, and here you can see, right, this is the version, description, all these things. Okay, so what you can do, we can just simply type npm install, so it will install all the dependencies. Okay, then what you can do, we can go to the config directory, and here you can see we have the default.json. So if we cat this default.json, here you can see the URI, the Mongo URI. Actually, this is the cluster information, and by this information, we can easily connect with the database. Okay, so we can just simply go back, and here what we can do, we can actually create a file, .env file, and inside that file we will add the API key, the cloudinary name, and the cloudinary API key, and the secret key. So that information actually I got from the developers. So I will just simply type here beam.env. That .env, that one is not available right now. If I ls-a to see with it the hidden files also, here you can see it's not available here. So just simply the beam.env, just create this. Okay, and after this let me get that information. Okay, so this is the information I need, like the cloudinary cloud name, and the name is given. Then the API key, this is the API key, and this is the API secret. This address, I mean this number. Okay, so after this, what we're going to do, we're going to save and quit this. Okay, and now what I can do, I can just simply go to my EC2 and copy this IP address, and then go to the mobile extern again. And here, if I vim the swagger dash config.json, and here you can see the host of the swagger is the local host. So what I can do, I can just simply remove this and paste it here. Okay. Okay. So this is the IP address, colon, this is the port number. Okay. So good. So now what we're going to do, we are good here. So simply npm start. So it will start the application. And here you can see it's actually exposing into the 4000. Now if I go to my browser and copy this, and then paste it here, and just try to hit into the 4000 port. Here you can see that the API is running here. And also, like if I, after this, if I add the slash docs, and here you can see that is actually showing the swagger. And also, like if I want to get the all the products, I can execute this, and here I can see it's showing this products is already in the database, so it's showing here. Okay, so and also, like if I give you this URL, you guys can also try. Okay, it will actually you will be able to navigate from your machine also. Anyway, okay, so this is the bare metal one we did. Now what we will do, now we will actually dockerize this application. So to dockerize this application, first of all, let me, okay, so right now you are not going to access, because I'm going to close this. So now you will not be able to access, even I will not be able to access from my browser. So if I show you, here. See, it's loading. Okay, because I closed this. But let's do this with through the Docker so that you will see that what you can do. So now